was on vacation last week. We were down at the Grand Canyon and around Bryce and Zion, and we found this great little hot pad. It's out of sandstone, and it just has some great color to it. But I'm going to go ahead and turn an insert for it so that we can countersink it down in there a little bit, and I think it'll just accent the piece nicely. And I did want to address one other thing. Recently I've turned some yew wood and some cocobolo. These woods are toxic. I personally am not allergic to them, but they can cause you to break out in a rash. The sanding dust actually can get in your lungs, and it's very toxic. So be very careful with it. Use a dust collection system if you're using it. If you're not, if you don't know that you're allergic to it. Even I sand with the paste wax and mineral oil. Even that little slurry, if you're allergic to it, is going to cause you problems. So be very careful when you first turn it, and if you don't know whether you're allergic or not. But let's go ahead and get started on this. All right, what I did is I just drilled a hole down through the center of it. I'm going to put it on spur. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and true it up, and this is going to be the bottom, so we're just going to countersink it a little bit, just scoop it out so it sits nice and flat. And this is just a bowl gouge. All right, we have it all cleaned up. Let's just go ahead and sand it, and then we'll turn it around. All right, have it all, backside all sanded up. Take it off here. And turn it around. All right, I'm just going to use my square scraper here and figure out what the diameter of the dish is. And I'm not going to get too close to where the spur is coming through. I want to have a little bit of material there to hang on to while I'm finishing it. And then when I get all done sanding it, I'll bring that down a little bit, and then just finish hand sanding the little bit that's left. ball gouge. Just want to make sure it's, even this can be a little bit cupped out. I want to make sure that it fits flat in here. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and bring the lip around here. Alright, there we go. Got my depth set, and I'm just going to go ahead and sand it up. And I'm not going to sand in here because I'm going to probably hot glue it in once I get it done, so I want it to be able to stick to that. So I'm just going to sand up the edge right here. Alright, we're just finishing up with 600. Okay, and then I'm just going to clean up that little bit there in the center. And take some of that off without hitting the screw. All right, there we go. It's all set in there, and I'll just put a little bit of hot glue on it to hold it in. But there we go. At the beginning of the video, I said I had two things. I remembered when I was turning the hamburger press I made a couple weeks ago. Don't use like a nut wood. Mark brought up a good point if somebody had an allergic reaction to nuts. So don't use like walnut. I don't know what it will do or could do, but I would just better safe than sorry. And don't forget to seal it up with a food safe finish like salad bowl oil. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.